Watch this. If you're standing close when you push a long ball, you'll net it every time. Here's the spacing fix. You can push with the forehand too, but I rarely teach it, and here's why. When the ball comes deep to your forehand corner and you want to push it, you must not crowd it. Push from too close and you can't get into the ball. It drops straight into the net. Give yourself space. Open up like a chopper's, let it come. Open the racket and cut down through it. A long ball is far easier to push once you've made room to finish the stroke. Watch a chopper. They wait for the ball to travel, then take it late and cut it calmly. Spin barely troubles them. Hook serves, side spin, top spin, it all gets chopped down. A long ball needs distance, because you must complete the stroke as you meet it. A short ball needs the opposite. Get close, or you can't control it. Two completely different problems. Forehand or backhand, shakehand or penhold, same rule. Now let's talk about the sideline. At amateur level, you'll see more and more serves out to this corner. So many players tell me the same story. They touch this ball back and immediately get attacked. It lands right here, and in matches it comes up constantly. Remember the principle: long ball, give yourself space. Short ball, get in close. Most players do exactly the opposite. If you can only handle one, the short ones are easier. It's the deep ones that catch you out. My honest first choice on this ball is to loop it. But today we're on the push, so let me show you how to push this serve properly. My partner serves it to me. Don't rush the contact point. Take it early and the ball pops up or flies long. Wait for it to come out, and turn the racket angle to the right like this, so you're cutting down across it. Watch again, let it travel, then cut down. That's what makes it awkward for the opponent. Never take this ball early. Same with looping. If you grab this ball early, you'll net it constantly. When I was young, I learned the hard way. Wait for it to come out, and the loop becomes far easier. Pushing is no different. Let the ball come, turn the racket angle a little to the right, and cut down through it. It feels much more comfortable, and remember what you're actually trying to do. Not just return it, but make it awkward for them. When they serve here, they have a plan. They expect the ball back, and they want to power loop your forehand. So instead of instinctively pushing straight back down the line, control it across to their backhand. Angle the racket right, cut down, slow the pace. Watch. Slow the rhythm, and angle a bit more still. The slower you go, the more the racket angle matters. Now look where the ball is. From there, stepping around to power loop with the forehand, or ripping it with the backhand, it's a huge distance to cover. Cut down at this angle, and you've broken their whole plan before it starts. Next point, the middle. This is another spot amateurs face constantly. A short ball, or a half-long ball right through the middle of the table. My partner serves one. This short ball comes up a lot, and so does this one here, landing right at the edge of the table. And often it isn't heavily spun either. The server doesn't brush it cleanly, or they tighten up under pressure and it drifts out half-long. That position, right through the middle, is one of the most common balls you'll ever have to deal with. Now, on this ball, I don't recommend pushing with your backhand. Here's why. My partner feeds one. You push it back with the backhand, and you're stuck in an awkward spot. They can attack either wing and you're in trouble on both. My preferred answer on a half-long ball is always to step around and loop it with the forehand. Attack it directly. But if the ball isn't comfortable to loop, and a half-long serve with side spin topspin does demand a certain level to attack cleanly, then what do you do? Here's what I do. Step around and take it with the forehand anyway. Watch how I receive it. I borrow the spin that's already on the ball, open the racket face, and send it back with reverse spin into their backhand corner. Once it's there, most players will loop it back to your backhand. They won't go to your forehand. The angle's too difficult and the risk is too high. So the moment you've touched it, get set to block. Watch again. Open the racket, borrow the spin. Open the racket, borrow the spin. That's the correct way to handle this position, and it feels effortless. Now when it lands here, take it with your forehand. Don't assume your backhand push will save you. Even a good backhand push leaves you passive. Use the forehand, borrow the incoming spin, and direct your force out to the left, so the ball travels to their backhand. That's the uncomfortable corner. Over there, the space and the timing are hard to find, and you've simply returned their own spin back to them. When I get that ball, even I have to add extra brush to loop it. That's how you create your chance. So aim to slice it away to that side. And if going against the spin feels too difficult, then follow the spin instead and turn your hand up through the ball. That works too. The point is to give them the corner they least want. Now, when can you use a snap of force in the push, and when can't you? This part matters. First case, when the incoming ball is fast and driven at you, push it back at an even speed. Watch fast ball, even speed push. Again, fast ball, even speed push. You can see there's no acceleration in my hand at all, just one constant speed through the contact. Now, if you want more pace on the return, that's fine, but speed up the whole stroke, not just the last instant. Watch, the entire motion is quicker, and it's still even from start to finish. Uniformly faster. That's the key, faster overall, never sudden burst. That's where the mistakes come from. Add a sudden snap against a fast ball and you'll eat the spin every time. The rhythm is wrong. Either the whole stroke is fast, or the whole stroke is slow. Then so when can you add force? When the incoming ball feels soft. Soft means slow, no real pace behind it, or short or half long. Any of those. Watch how I take this one. Look at my hand. That short, sharp snap right at contact. Now the chance is yours. Chop it down, slice it long, cut across the side, all of it works. Watch again, a soft serve, and I cut across the side of the ball. Soft, slow, short, half long, side spin up or side spin down, every one of those needs that snap. And here's why. When they give you a soft ball, they're waiting to loop. Take the initiative first. One snap and it's done. Against soft balls, your hand must have that sharp burst. Against a fast, driven ball, push at an even speed. Remember that it's the whole difference between a clean return and a free point for them. In timing, long balls take them on the rise or on the drop, short balls always at the peak. So 3 things to carry away. Space for long balls, close for short balls, and even acceleration with no sudden burst, except when you snap. Go work the sideline push in your next practice, and let your hand learn the difference.